You wake up tired, and not just physically tired, but soul tired. Like, no matter how much you sleep, you still struggle through the day. Your body hurts in strange ways. Your back, your neck, your chest, they feel tight, they feel heavy, they feel dull. Doctors may say you're fine. Your blood work, perhaps, may even be normal. But you know that something is not right. And you've tried everything: therapy, supplements, yoga, breath work. They help a little bit, but nothing touches the deeper pain, that quiet grief, the invisible weight, that sense that you are not living your life but performing in one. And perhaps you've always been the strong one, the responsible one. People come to you for answers, but nobody sees how much you're carrying because you hold it all together so well. But deep down, you know that something is off. And then late at night, you hear this whisper somewhere deep inside: I can't keep going like this. Something needs to change. And what if this message, that's your body telling you that the time has come for you to start to listen to your own needs, to start living the life that you came here to live. And all that you need to do is take one tiny, small step, and everything will change. My name is Dina Kleiman, and for the last 15 years, I've helped thousands of people solve a mystery that doctors couldn't explain, therapists couldn't unlock, and medications couldn't fix. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor, but what I am is a spiritual translator. Someone who helps people hear the messages their body and soul have been trying to send them all along. Your pain, it's trying to tell you something. And until you listen, it'll keep getting louder and louder. I know this because I learned it the hard way. In my 20s, I was always exhausted. My joints ache. I caught every single bug that went around. But by every external measure, I was successful. I had a high-paying job in IT, a nice house, friends, a supportive partner. I traveled, I went to the gym, I ate well. And yet, I was completely and utterly exhausted. And not just physically exhausted, but soul exhausted. I felt like I was dragging my body through a life that looked good on paper but didn't feel like mine. I'd wake up tired, I'd go to bed tired, and in between, I performed a version of myself that I thought the world wanted. I smiled, I showed up, I did all the right things. But deep down, there was this constant ache, this quiet nagging I couldn't explain. Like something was missing, but I didn't know what it was. And actually, I thought that was normal. Everyone has responsibilities, everybody's tired. So I pushed through, probably just like you do. And then, when I turned 31, my mom passed away. And I did not know how to deal with the pain, so I just shut down. I couldn't cry, I couldn't feel. I built walls so high that I couldn't just not feel pain. I couldn't feel me. I couldn't feel life. I couldn't feel pleasure. And I was okay living like this for a while, just chugging along like everything was fine. And then, one September morning, as I was brushing my teeth, I noticed something weird. I saw that I was drooling all over myself and all over the floor. And weird, I thought, as I looked up in the mirror. Looking back at me from the mirror was my reflection, and what I saw stopped me in my track because the right side of my face had become paralyzed. I couldn't smile. I couldn't frown. I couldn't even blink with my right eye. The doctor said I had Bell's palsy, which is when the facial nerve gets paralyzed and you lose the ability to move half of your face and half of your tongue. My speech was impacted. I couldn't pronounce letters B and P and other letters that required your lips to close. When I chewed, I had to hold my mouth like this because the lips wouldn't stay closed and the food would fall out. I had to sleep with a towel over my eyes because I could not shut my right eyelid. And on that morning, right when I saw all of that, I finally understood that My life, my actions have finally caught up with me. That my body literally did what I had been doing to my emotions all along. I had shut down my emotions. I couldn't feel. And so my body did likewise by paralyzing my face. For you, that shutdown might look like something else. It may look like chronic pain. It may look like anxiety that won't go away. It may be migraines, inflammation, autoimmune disease, panic attacks, or mysterious pain that nobody can diagnose. But that morning, I finally got the message loud and clear. And I knew that if I did not start living the life that I came here to live, if I did not live my truth, if I remained shut down, then the next thing that my body would do would be even worse. Facial paralysis, although uncomfortable and, let me tell you, not pleasant to experience, it was not painful and it was not dangerous. But I got the message because every time I looked in the mirror, it was a reminder how I had been living my life. This was my wake up call, and I knew that the universe was being kind to me because the new, another wake up call, the next one would be much worse. In that moment, in a moment of complete breakdown and paralysis, I felt something I haven't felt in years. Clarity. Clarity knowing that the time has come for me to start taking care of me and living the life that I came here to live. Not the life that I thought I was supposed to live, not the life that I thought I was right, but my truth. I had to go deep inside of myself and find that truth so I could finally live it. That night, as I was walking my dog, I looked up at the stars and I said to the universe, "All right, I got the message. I hear you loud and clear. I am ready for change. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. I don't know how it's supposed to be, but I am ready and I'm willing." So you, the universe, you gave me that message. I heard it. Now you guide me. You tell me what to do. And that's when miracles began. I came across an email from a local spiritual center about an intuitive development program. I didn't know what it all meant, but as I read an email, I heard a voice loud and clear in my head. You need to go there. And the interesting thing was that that voice, it was a familiar voice. It wasn't loud, it wasn't booming. It was just steady and clear. And I remembered that when I was a child, that voice came through all the time. But as I got older, the voice got lost under the weight of responsibilities. I thought to be an adult, you had to be logical, you had to be nice, you had to do to make other people comfortable, you had to do what was expected of you. And you were supposed to ignore that pain because, life. And so that voice, it became quieter and quieter, quieter. It was always there, but it got hidden behind all the responsibilities, behind a light. Until that one moment when I could hide no longer, when I had to face myself and start being me. Anyways, that voice told me to take a class, and so I did. And that class changed everything. Because for the next 13 months, I dove deep into every part of myself I have been ignoring, every part of myself I have been dismissing. And I understood that those parts of me that I was avoiding were actually the parts that held the truth. That grief that I buried, it was pointing to what I loved. That anger that I repressed, it was guarding my boundaries. The fatigue, it was my soul begging me to stop pretending. And so I started listening, not to just that quiet voice, but to my body, to my energy, to the subtle way The truth feels different than fear. And slowly, the walls that I built had began to crumble, and I started to feel better. I'm 49 years old now, and I'm the healthiest I have ever been. I no longer catch every bug that goes around. In fact, I can't remember the last time I was sick. I wake up energized, happy, looking forward to the day. My joints don't hurt. I don't need to spend half the day in bed, frozen and fatigued, wondering how I'm going to make it through. My digestion is healthy. I no longer get stomach ache. I no longer get nausea. I no longer get gas. That old repressed version of me is gone. And what's more is I can be around people. I can go to festivals. I host healing ceremonies at my house and in other places. I can stay out late with my friends talking under the stars. I can be where it's loud. I can go to concerts. I can enjoy life without becoming overwhelmed and without shutting down. I'm free. And I'm going to help you do that today as well. So sit back, relax, close your eyes, and let me take you on a journey where you will meet your spirit guide and ask them to help you understand the deeper source of your pain and receive one easy, aligned step you can take today to feel better. Take your attention to your heart center and visualize, imagine, feel, or simply know that there is a light right in your heart center. It may show up first as a candle flame or like a little light bulb that has turned on. With your next breath, breathing in through the nose, allowing oxygen to fill the light in your heart center. And as you exhale out, feeling this light spread through your entire body. Again, inhaling in light through the nose, exhaling out through the nose, feeling this light nourish every cell and even in between cells. Once again, inhale in through the nose and exhale out, feeling your body become calmer and calmer, quieter and quieter. Soon, you will begin to feel this light begin to rise up as if it were a balloon filled with helium. And it rises up through the neck, through the head, out of your head, up to the ceiling and through the ceiling, through the roof, and into the clouds. With each breath you take, this light moves faster and faster up through the clouds, into the Earth's atmosphere, out of the Earth's atmosphere. And now you're floating in space, moving through our solar system, passing through the planets. And soon you will notice that if you look behind you, you will see the Earth as a small blue sphere. And as you pass the other planets, moving to the edge of the solar system, you will see them spinning around the sun. But the light that is you, it keeps going, moving through the Milky Way galaxy, coming to the edges of the galaxy, and moving further and further up, passing many galaxies, passing through many dimensions, moving faster and faster, higher and higher. Soon, you will feel like you're no longer floating in space, but you're being pulled by a magnet towards your destination. The spirit that is your light is coming home. Soon in front of you, you will see a ball of white light. It may be small at first, like a pinhead, but as you move faster and faster and come closer to it, this light becomes bigger until you enter this fog-like place, which is the atmosphere of the planet of your soul, a place where your spirit feels at home, because that's where it is. It is going home. As you move closer and closer to the center of this white glowing planet, you feel yourself become to dissolve. Your body is becoming heavier and heavier and lighter at the same time, as the energy that is you is becoming one with the energy of your home planet. And soon, you will no longer be able to tell the difference between where you end and your home begins, because you would have dissolved into the light that is your truth. At the same time, you're retaining awareness of yourself, and you can observe the world around you, and you land on solid ground. The solid ground may still be glowing white light, or it may look like things you recognize in this light. Perhaps it looks like nature, like a forest, or maybe you're at the beach, or high up on a mountain top. And now, you notice that the scene around you builds itself even more. And you see that there is a bench or a seat or a couch waiting for you. And so you sit down and you call your spirit guide to come meet you there. You can repeat after me silently in your head. I call upon my spirit guide to be with me now, to guide me, to support me, to share your wisdom. And in about a moment, or perhaps you already feel it, there is a presence there with you. The presence may come as a beam of light or as a ball of light. It may come as an outline of a person, or it may come as a feeling, a sense of presence, a knowing that your spirit guide is there with you right now. Reach out your hand and touch the energy of your spirit guide, feeling their warmth, feeling their love, their support. They've always been there with you. Whether you knew about it or not, they were always present, and they will continue to be present. And all you have to do is call them in, just like you have right now. If you wish, You can embrace your spirit guide in a hug or ask them to envelop you in their wings. Feeling supported, feeling loved, feeling safe and at peace. Ask your spirit guide now. Dear spirit guide, please help me understand what is the pain and the discomfort in my body trying to tell me about my life, about my beliefs, about my choices, about my path. Ask them to share one thing that you need to know right now about your body, about what it's trying to tell you. The answer may come to you as a knowing. You may hear it in your head. You may have a memory, a picture, an understanding. However you receive the information, knowing that the information was already given to you. Your body has received it. You may be aware of it already, or it may come to you later today as a synchronicity, or in your dreams, or as a sudden aha moment. Sitting with that information right now, or simply sitting in their presence, breathing in their love, breathing in their support, knowing that no matter what happens, and no matter what has happened in the past, you're okay right now. You're on a healing path, and all will be well. And now ask your spirit guide, what is the one thing I can do right now to feel better? To tell my body that I understand. To tell my body that I'm grateful for it and that I'm ready for change. The message once again may come to you now as a knowing and understanding, or it may come in words. Perhaps your spirit guide will tell you that there is a belief about yourself that you need to let go of. Or perhaps you already know what it is, and now is simply the time to take the first step, no matter how small or insignificant that step may be. They may tell you that you need to take deeper breaths in your life. They may tell you that before sleep, you should call them in so that they're with you, helping your body restore itself as it sleeps. They may tell you that it's time to make a change in your life, or that you're okay exactly where you are right now. And this is a moment for you to stay in stillness, to perhaps do nothing except trust and know that you are on the right path and that all will be well. And once again, if you do not receive that information right now, it's okay. Sometimes it takes a moment for the brain to translate the signal, and you may receive your answer later on, or it may come to you in your dreams. But know that your question has been answered, and your body knows that you are ready to step into your truth, to step into your highest potential, to become your most aligned, healthiest self. Spend a few more moments here with your spirit guide, simply being present in their energy, enveloped by their love, feeling their unconditional support, feeling their light move through every cell of your body. And as this light swirls through your body, feeling your body begin to heal in the best possible way, in the most aligned way, in the most graceful way. Breathing in, healing. Breathing out, healing. Breathing in, support. Breathing out, support. Breathing in, love. And breathing out, love, feeling love swirling through your entire being, through all of your bodies, through your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, your spiritual body, knowing that you are right now sitting in the space of healing, in the space of restoration, in the space of your true self. Wonderful. You did such a great job today. And this is just the first step. Tomorrow, you'll take another small step. And the day after. That's all it takes. Is one tiny breath, one tiny intention, one tiny action to change everything. It is time now to return into your body, into this present time and space. Thanking your spirit guide for always being there with you, whether you're aware of it or not. Thanking them for their unconditional love. Embracing them one more time. On your next inhale, feeling your spirit begin its journey back into your body. Take a deep breath in. Your return into your body will be very quick. On your next inhale, you will feel your spirit, your light, enter your body through the top of your head. Settle back into your heart center and spread through your entire body all the way down to the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. I will count to 3, and when I say 3, you will gently open your eyes, feeling refreshed, calm, grounded, safe, and happy. Inhaling in 1, exhaling out 2, and inhaling 3, gently blinking your eyes open. Coming back into your body, into your truth. Welcome back. This was just the beginning. If you're ready to go deeper, if you're ready to understand the full story your body is trying to tell you, if you're ready to work directly with your spirit guides and receive real answers, then I invite you to book a live clarity reading with me. In this session, I will read the energy in your chakras and channel the messages from your most aligned spirit guide to help you decode the exact message your soul is trying to send. We will uncover what's really behind the struggle you've been carrying, the deeper reasons for your pain and confusion, and the next simple, aligned step that your soul and your spirit guides want you to take so you can feel better, so you can feel like yourself. You can book your live clarity reading at my website, dinakleiman.com. I only take about 12 new clients per month, so everybody gets individualized attention and spaces fill up fast. So if you feel the call, honor it. Your guide has brought you here for a reason, and this is your invitation to take the next step. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for taking the time to honor yourself and to honor your truth, and for being on the path of living your life, the way that you are supposed to live.